1 month after storm damage disrupted operations at Roof Above, the nonprofit says it's nearly back to normal.
But the road to recovery isn't completely over yet. WCNC Charlotte's Alexandra Rios-Malvia has been covering the story from the beginning. Tonight, she explains what's changed, but what still lies ahead.
It's been a month since Roof Above was forced out of its building, but with the help of community partners, they're now back to offering nearly all the services that people rely on.
Homelessness doesn't end because there's a roof collapse, and that's how we all are at Roof Above, is we see our services as a lifeline.
A month after a roof collapse damaged Roof Above's main building, the organization is still operating. Vice President of Unsheltered Services, Randall Hitt, says after an initial drop in attendance, people are now returning, with hundreds coming through each day.
We're finding our numbers being, up to 300 people a day or even more for lunch. We had some lunches last week that were close to 400 people that we were serving, and those are numbers that we always served.
The organization says it's leaned on community partners to keep serving hundreds of people every day. One of those partners is Hope Vibe.
You good?
Founder Emmanuel Threet says they brought in their mobile laundry and shower truck.
We're out here just doing what we do, providing mobile laundry and shower services to people who are unhoused and are experiencing homelessness.
Threet says it's about more than clean clothes or a shower. He says it's about restoring dignity.
You can almost see their entire world just kind of come back together a little bit. We take for granted often the simplicity of just having a good shower and clean clothes.
Roof Above's main building still remains fenced off as repairs continue. But looking ahead, Hitt says they are already preparing for colder months, making sure their temporary space can handle the winter demand.
That we're not waiting until it gets cold and then all of a sudden say, oh, what do? We're working towards preparing for that.
Looking ahead, Roof Above hopes to be back in the building by the end of the year. Until then, leaders say the focus is to make sure that they have enough space so people can feel safe and supported. In Charlotte, Alexandra Rios-Malvia, WCNC Charlotte.